Now what we're looking at is all of the weak irises that I had saved from the time that they were very not very nice looking irises here. Now since they are doing great in the pot and it looks like they're taking root, what I am doing is I'm actually taking them out of the pot so I can plant them in the ground, because let me show you here. This means that they are actually root bound and they need more space. If I don't take them out right away and plant them in the ground, these babies that I work hard to save will actually die. So even though from the top you just see, oh, they're doing great, they have leaves and everything, but if you don't take it out and put them in the ground right away, they're going to actually die. So here's one rhizome that I saved and it fell off right away. It means that it needs space. So one is being separated, and two, there's two rhizomes, and look at how beautiful the roots are comparing to when I first have the rhizome. So this actually means that the rhizomes needs to be divided and it needs space for it to grow. And here's another rhizome. Here's another rhizome, and they are struggling together for space in the pot. And this is the reason why when you try to save the irises, you want to put them in pots so that way they grow roots and they become strong. When they grow root and become strong, you can definitely put them in the ground like so, and you know that they can survive in the ground. But when they're young and weak, and if you put them directly in the ground, they may not survive. So that's the strategy that I have. I planted many rhizomes into one pot. I move it to shaded area. I keep them water. I even, when I go out or whatever, I drench them with water and make sure that they have water throughout the time that I'm out traveling or whatever. And sometimes when you look at the pictures or the videos that I post, you're like thinking, oh my goodness, aren't you overwatering your irises? To a point, yes, but then also it allows the irises to have enough water, as I am not always here to water them. And because they are originally weak irises, and so I want to make sure that they grow, and that's the reason why I done what I did, to get them back to health, and then I can divide them like what I'm doing now. So it's doing great. Even like the tiniest of the rhizomes, it's incredible. So this is the original rhizomes that I have. You see how tiny it is? It's like my thumb, the size of my thumb, literally the size of my thumb, and it gave me one main one and an increase. So yeah, it's so beautiful. See this one? This is the tiniest baby rhizomes, and it's actually growing. So now, since I know that all of them survive and they are doing great, I am taking them out and I am putting them on the ground so they have space for them to grow. And when they grow, when they divide, I have more more irises to share. And look at this one. This is the one that was unhealthy and not looking great. But it looked like, look how many increase it gave me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is a unhealthy, nasty looking like rhizome that has holes at the bottom, and it has all kind of gunk, and it is actually doing fantastic. So I am so happy and thrilled with all of these new increases, and I am literally overjoyed with what the rhizome has done and how great it's been. Yeah, it's beautiful. See, you can still see the holes and stuff in the back, and that it was struggling, but this baby is gonna grow in the ground, and it's gonna grow beautifully in the ground. So I'm very excited. I'm actually thrilled, and I'm gonna put them in the ground right away, so that way they can grow and thrive, because that's what I want them to do, is to grow and thrive and to become beautiful flowers for everyone to enjoy. And so if you watch my video, you see what I do. I hope that you are inspired to do the same thing that I'm doing, because we need more gardeners, and we need more plants to grow. We need more plants to grow. We need more people to care for the environment, because there's not a lot of people who cares anymore. But look at how beautiful it is. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna turn off my camera, and then I'm gonna start planting these babies, and I'm thrilled. I am so happy how well these irises grow, and how an ugly rhizome can turn into so many beautiful plants, and it will produce so many flowers for me, and I am ecstatic. I'm overjoyed. I'm so happy.